Zoe, I'm following this lady on Instagram that I love what she does on makeup. And she recommends to do a 3 for your contouring.
Yeah.
I never used it, I just do like a U. What do you think is better?
So the 3 is going to give you like a more defined look. The places that you kind of want to shade is basically what you want to hide. What you want to highlight is what you want to bring out. So if you just turn your head slightly, I'm just going to show why we do the 3. We do the 3 on this area here because it brings the face slightly more in towards the top of the face. So we kind of shade this area here. Then we come down. You always want to shade there because that's going to make your cheekbones more defined.
Yeah, I love that.
And you're also going to shade down here. It's just going to make the chin seem thinner, slightly more slim. This is probably the one that people miss out the most, which is, again, it's up to your own preference really, but personally when I'm doing it, I don't ever use the number 3 anymore, but it is something that I always cover, shadowing here, shadowing here, and shadowing here. The 3 is just a really easy way to remember.
Yeah.
So we can start adding a little bit of shade in this area, and then I'm going to show where we can use a bit of a highlighting. So the most important thing to remember when doing any shadowing or shading is to make sure you've not got enough. So make sure you've not got too much product on the brush, because as soon as that brush touches the skin, it's going to be really strong. Natalia's got quite light skin, so I would say starting off lighter is going to be better. So again, we're just going to go covering this area here.
You know, I never do my jawline, and I really love, like, because I think when you have like a slim here, it looks beautiful. Like,
yeah, it's really like the thing that makes a huge difference, but again, a lot of people don't really know how to. So you're literally going to run it just underneath the jawline. You might even feel like it's not making that much difference, but in a picture or just to finish off your makeup, it's going to make such a huge difference. So again, I'm just following that 3. Okay, so if you forget, just always doing that. So you can go underneath, you can blend. For me, like I said, I don't really need that guideline, so I just tend to go where I feel. I'm going to use the other brush just to kind of blend it out a little bit, because that's the most important thing when doing contouring or shading or highlighting, is you need to make it blend. Okay, so I think that's going to be enough product now just to see. But before we finish off, I am just going to use the lightest colour just to create more of a highlighting look. So if you just look right up for me, this is the area that we're just going to cover. We've already popped a little bit of a lighter concealer underneath. It's just going to open up the eyes, but again, just make sure that you're not using too much product, because it can sometimes set into the fine lines. It makes it just look a bit, you know, a bit set in, so you don't really want that. But powder's a really good way to avoid that. Okay, and usually you're going to pop a little bit of the highlighting colour just down the nose and on the chin there. Okay.
Okay.
That's it, done. Maybe if you just turn your head, you can see. So it just gives a little bit more definition, gives it a bit of finish. And again, if you're using a nice light mineral powder or even a light powder, then your skin's going to be able to breathe. Any oils, any shine is going to come back if you don't like looking too matte, which I know that you like. So probably by the end of the day, it's going to be nice and sheen as well.
Awesome. Thank you. Number 3 works.